That was Urban Species warming up the crowds there at the Jazz World stage earlier on today. Now, on Friday night, John Otway played Sidcup. Tonight, he'll be playing Glastonbury. Will you please welcome rock and roll's greatest failure? This is John Otway.
Way that you run, way that you walk is all body talk. The way you move your hips and way that your lips hold your cigarettes. If you're gonna laugh, if you're gonna cry, oh honey, you're giving away with your body talk. Body talk, ah baby, here's my body talking. Body talk, ah baby, here's my body walking. Body talk, ah baby, here's my body scratching. Ah baby, here's my body talking to you. Every time you breathe, every time you sneeze, body talk. If you're having a good time, or just plain bored or undecided, if you're thinking of me passionately, I can see my body talk. Well, the way that you run, and the way that you walk is all body talk. The way you move your hips, and the way that your lips hold your cigarettes. If you're gonna laugh, if you're gonna cry, oh honey, you're giving away with your body talk. With your body talk. With your body talk. Body talk. Body talk.
Oh, round of applause for the human beatbox, Mr. John Otway. Live here on Glastonbury 99. John, come join us. What can we say? John, initial impression?
Performance, yeah, absolutely. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, 46.
Oh, you're just a kid, really, then?
Yeah.
And you say here on the book it says greatest failure, but the fact that you're still kind of doing it indicates success on some level, surely.
Yeah, what happened was I wrote the book
Yeah.
after my career had taken a huge dive.
Yeah.
And read about...
Dive from what? To what?
It's a very interesting career, really. I started as a dustman and went up to have a hit and nearly ended up a dustman again.
Yeah.
Then I wrote the book and success.
There was an extraordinary story, actually, John. When you were dust carting, I'm not sure what the right expression is, but was it in Aylesbury? Am I right?
That's right, Aylesbury.
And you had a huge crowd turned out. There were the press there, the local telly that were there, all to welcome the new the dust carting hero of Aylesbury.
I'm glad to see you're slightly out of breath. Faintly reassuring.
No, I was known as like Aylesbury singing dustman for a while. Then we did a TV documentary and I was known as Star Dustman.
Right. A prestigious title.
Yeah.
But is it not true that I've got this theory, which I've not really worked up into anything, but the history of anything, that you know, it can be traced more accurately through the history of the people who failed in it than the people who succeeded. Because obviously there are much more of those. So is that what this book is a kind of
The book
primer to failure?
It was sort of like a self-effacing look at being a star, whereby instead of the record companies messing up the artists actually messed up the record companies.
There's a couple of points that I wanted to pick up on. This is a copy of John's book, which we can see there. John, on the back it says, I want to say true or false. Almost rejected Pete Townsend as his producer.
Yes, I didn't believe it was going to be him.
So A. Pete Townsend.
Yes, A. Pete Townsend. Yeah.
Has never repaid a record company advance in his life.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Polydor gave me about $250,000 after I had the hit.
But what happens? Do you have to? Is that once they've given it to you, that's yours, is it? I mean, they've just lost it.
Yeah, well, yes. I mean, they couldn't get it back. I spent it.
Oh, right. Okay. What did you spend it on?
I tried to crack America.
Yeah. Single-handed.
Yes.
Not a good move, really. No.
This is a couple of my favourites here. Signed himself to the mighty Warner Brothers label simply by pressing his own records with the WB logo in the middle.
Got some of those,
Yeah,
I
that's
suspect.
right.
Yes, I have.
It
Yeah.
worked really well. We pressed off the record and just made it a Warner Brothers record and then sent them the contract.
Marvellous.
And
Ingenuity.
What was their response to that? Hostility?
No, what happened was Radio 1 thought it was really, really good fun and they didn't want to upset Radio 1, so they signed me.
How nice.
Now, John, you've been performing up at on the cabaret stage, am I right?
Yes, that's right.
Saying, how did it go down?
That's storming. It was really, really good. I had about sort of 6,000 there. It's really good. I mean, I've done it now for the last 11 Glastonburys, so sort of a bit of a regular.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, do you just does your work translate into the greater Europe? I mean, do you travel around Europe as well? Do you?
Not really. We do an annual Dunkirk trip, and that's about that's about as far
That's in the
as it
spirit
goes.
of things.
Yes.
Yeah. So you go there and retreat. Is that?
No, we take every Beaujolais Nouveau weekend. We take 4 coach loads of Otway fans over to Dunkirk.
I thought you were going to say you took the Beaujolais Nouveau back to France.
Best place for it, I think.
That's it.
Anyway, listen, John, thanks very much for joining us today. We've
Yeah, thanks
run
for
out for
having
time,
me.
and I'm actually desperately trying to think of how we can link from John Otway into Travis, but I don't
There
think
is no-
there is no
there is no
way.
logical
So
way.
here we go. This is Travis.